Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Serving with Purpose. I'm Danny.
And I'm Carolina. And before then, introduce our amazing guest today. I have some messages for you. We are here on YouTube every Tuesday, and previous to that, we are on Reality Network. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and use the code SERVE. So Danny's still serving at Sir and Roscoe Chickens and Waffles. I'm still serving on Star Crab at Panorama City. If you go and show your subscription of Reality Network, you got a free appetizer. So come say hi to us.
Yes.
Danny, go ahead. We're so excited today.
You guys. So I have a very special guest today. He is all the way from Dallas, Texas. You have seen his comedy special, Cheap Date. It has over 44,000 views on YouTube. You've seen him on the Joe Rogan podcast. Also, he is on Reality Network as well.
Yay.
Everyone, please give a warm, warm welcome to Justin Foster.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. We should clarify. I live down the street. I didn't fly in from Dallas for this.
He didn't fly in from Dallas. We work together at Sir. He's a bartender at Sir.
I am.
Thank you for coming all the way out here from Dallas.
Yeah. So I gotta catch a flight back here in a second. So thanks for having me.
You're awesome.
I was making fun of you last night because I bartended last night and I had to work, and I was like, can we close? I gotta go do Danny's podcast at 10 a.m. for some reason. Like, who does a podcast at 10?
I know. Thank you for getting up. Well,
Of course.
okay, so touch about it. And you're sober these days. You've been sober for years.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a problem for you to get up, right? I knew you
I
would
get up
be
early
here.
now. It's crazy, and I know where I'm at, which is nice. I was like, I know who's there and who's not there. And
That is hilarious.
yeah. But yeah, so I worked last night. We closed, and then I was like, I gotta get here. I gotta do Danny's podcast. And then
Did they hate or did they
No,
congratulate?
no. Somebody had done it before, and someone was like, "Well, she's never asked me," and I was like, "Well, I've met you.
Darn it. I know.
I've met you. I wouldn't want to talk to you. I can't talk to you for longer than 10 minutes." So.
I love it. Okay, so I'm going to just highlight your comedy special. First of all, let me just
thank you.
say, hilarious,
Thank you,
Justin
thank you, thank
Foster.
you.
You are freaking, you're on to something, bro.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
You are
I'll keep
natural.
going. I'll keep going.
You keep going. This is for you. No, I really laughed, and I'm not like a Mickey Mouse kind of chick. Like, oh, Mickey Mouse tripped, I laughed. No, you are.
Is that what that means?
Right, for the Mickey Mouse humor. You know what I
got
mean?
it. I got it, right.
That,
Like slip on a banana peel,
right,
you know. Right.
boom, boom, you know, and the sound effects. Like, I'll still laugh.
Right.
But I was like doubled
you.
over. You
Thanks.
are funny.
Thank you.
And I'm really hard to, I mean, I'm goofy. I'm usually the one that makes people laugh.
Yes.
I think is what it is. So when you have someone else that you're just like, oh my God.
Totally.
After joke after joke, hilarious.
Thanks.
So I
Yeah,
You're
that was like
so
my
welcome.
goal, is just to make it like as like tight and as funny as possible.
And it tied in throughout the entire
Thank
special.
you.
You guys got to check that out because
Yeah.
I was on the floor. So how do you tend bar sober?
Oh, wow. I don't even think about it at this point, really. When I was newly like trying to not drink, bartending was great because I was like, I worked at a place where you couldn't drink at. They were like very strict.
Oh, awesome.
So I was like, and then I would work, and then I would be like, oh my God, it's 2:00 in the morning and I haven't drank yet. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go home.
So I'm going to go home
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
and do good.
So that was like really good for me for like a long time. I remember the first night I wanted to stop drinking, I called my buddy. It was like New Year's Eve, and I didn't have anything to do. And I was like, dude, can I bartend at your bar tonight? And he was like, yeah, we're actually short. We need somebody. And we were so busy and we were so slammed. And I looked up and it was like 3:00 in the morning. I was like, oh my God, I made it 24 hours without drinking. And I have money. But yeah, no, Sir is cool because I'm the responsible one there.
Yes,
I'm like,
exactly. The only one, I must say.
yeah, I will say that. Yeah, that's fair. But
Because you're sober.
I'm sober, but I'm not like the dad of the group. I still like don't care, but it's very much like you guys keep me entertained, and I don't know. It's really not that difficult. You know?
You have a twin, and I know you know that. And he also tends bar
Yes.
at Sir, and his name is Michael Grancelli.
Yeah. So Michael, for context, did you ever read Goofus and Gallant when you were young? There was like this Goofus was like Gallant was like the the goody two shoes who did everything right and played by the rules.
Okay, that would be you.
Right.
Okay.
And then Goof is Mike. Mike
It's
is the
Mike.
Goof who's just the complete opposite.
I'm telling you, but you guys are doppelgangers.
We look
and it was kind
quite
of
a lot, yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
because, especially when you wear the backwards hats,
Yeah.
forget about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you guys an interesting story.
I have another one too.
Okay. So when I go in, I first start working back at Sir, right? And there's a whole new crew and cast, you know, from when I was here last time, right?
Yeah, I forgot about this. Yes. yes.
Literally, so I meet, so I'm cool as hell with Michael Grancelli, right? We're like the same, you know, evil twin energy. Like
Right.
we're just the bad boys and the bad girls, and we
Two
have
bad
fun.
influences.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are
yeah,
two
yeah,
bad
yeah.
influences, especially at that time. I
Yeah.
was like wilding, dude. So I come in, and mind you, like I'm met. Justin maybe once.
Maybe. I don't
once.
think so, though. I think
know,
this was the
right?
first time you
It
ever
was,
met me.
Okay, so this was the initial meet.
I think so.
I go straight up to Justin, and he has his backwards hat on. I'm thinking it's Mikey Grancelli. So I walk right up, and I'm like, dude, I'm so effing hungover right now. I don't know how much I did last night. I can't even see straight. And then he just kind of looks at me, and he's like,
Who are you?
oh, that's awesome. Great.
But then she prefaced it like, what, you ain't going to give me a hug?
I know. I was like, dang, what did I do to you? I was like, I'm feeling really cold from Michael Grancelli. Like, what's the dude, did I offend you? I'm sorry.
The
You ain't
whole
gonna give me no
shift.
hug.
The whole
So
shift.
I'm like, so I'm thinking I really pissed off Michael Grancelli, and it's Justin Foster the entire freaking time.
Poor Mike.
And with that, I'm not racist, by the way. I promise. I don't
We
think
all
all
look
white
alike.
folks
We
look
get
alike.
it.
I
We
swear to
all
God,
look
I knew he was
alike.
gonna go there.
The whole
Promise
shift, she's like,
I
oh
know, I
my
was
God,
like,
I'm
what-
so hungover. I can't believe. I was like,
Usually Mikey would
all right.
commiserate
Yeah,
with me,
yeah,
but he
yeah.
was just looking like,
I'd never had a conversation with her.
in life. And so that
Ever.
was our introduction.
So funny. And then I was leaving. I was like, my shift was over, and I was leaving. And she was like, "You're not gonna give me a
I
hug."
was like,
And
you're
I
not
was
gonna
like,
give me no
"Oh,
hug.
all
And you were
right."
like, okay.
And I got in the car, and I was driving home.
And
I
he
was
was
like,
like-
"Am I too standoffish to people?" Like I was in my head for like 24 hours. I'm like, do I come off do I read as like an asshole?
I literally had
then-
him I had you tripping balls because I was.
Because I was in my car.
I'm
I was like,
still hungover.
maybe I should be nicer to people that I've never met before.
Questioning his life now
Yeah,
because
and then-
I messed up.
And then the next day she's like, "I am so sorry. I thought you were somebody else." I was like, "That makes sense."
Yes, I was like, I thought you were Mikey,
You were
dude.
so familiar.
Hi, I'm Danny.
very nice to meet you.
Never mind all of
Like
yesterday.
details of the night before.
I mean,
I was
I'm
like,
telling you, and he did. He was
okay,
like,
yeah,
"Whoa."
I'd been working there for like a week, and I was like,
Right.
"All right, cool,
Okay,
cool."
People are too comfortable at Sir,
It
right?
was so funny. I forgot about that. But then
That
that
was
happened
the
to me
best.
again. This girl was like she was like mad at me because we had made out, and she was like, "You like whatever, like we had made out before or whatever." I was like, "I've never met you in my entire life."
Oh,
It was
you know,
Mike.
women don't lie.
It was Mike.
It was
She thought I was Mike, and she was like giving me attitude.
Okay,
I was like,
I'm not the only one.
she's
Okay,
like, "What do you mean
thank
you
God.
don't know me?" I was
You
like,
don't
"I've
know."
never met you in my life."
Like,
That's
seriously?
Yeah.
Is that
That's
what we're
worse
doing right
than-
now?
Right. So I was like gaslighting her like in real time.
So I think, in all fairness, you should just say I have a doppelganger here. His
I did,
name is Mike.
but I didn't understand what she was saying.
And
then I was like,
we met before.
Wait a minute, you think okay, got it. You think I'm
Mike.
somebody else, yeah?
Right.
Because she said the Abby, and I was like, oh,
Okay,
you think
that's
I'm Mike?
Mikey.
Yeah, exactly.
The Abby for sure. Is
Right.
Mike.
As soon as she said Abby, I was
we
like,
made
that's not
out.
me. Right. Yeah. I was like, I don't know you.
That is hilarious. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you first came to, you talk about it in your comedy special.
Yeah.
You first got, everyone dreams big of
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Right.
And then you said it, growing up, you just saw guys rollerblading, chicks in bikinis.
Yeah.
Like that was the whole thing, right? And then when you get here, it's nothing but crackheads on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, exactly. Like fighting bird scooters. And,
Right.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
bird scooter one.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's such a letdown, man. And you'll see it at Sir, because like people will like come in from all over the country, and they're like, "Wait, so this is Hollywood? Like this is LA? You're like,
Right. This is what everyone. Yeah. Welcome to Hollywood.
yeah. Sorry.
He is hilarious. I don't want to stay your
For
entire.
now, because they are cleaning for the Olympics. Okay, guys.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
That's what everyone
For
said.
now.
Don't worry. worry.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
worry.
gonna
We're
clean it
cleaning
up.
for the Olympics in 2029 or
28.
whatever. Cool. In
A whole
5
4
years, like, and
right.
There
I
was
won't
the
get
World Cup in
stabbed.
2 years, so
Yeah.
it will be.
We just gotta, 4 years.
Cool. I can walk to my car without someone jerking off. Nice.
Exactly. Seriously. No, seriously. No, seriously.
Oh, I
It's
see it all the
truth.
time. Are you kidding me?
I know.
I live in this weird area where it's like West Hollywood is here and it's like really nice and gay and clean and party.
Right.
And then over here is like crackheads
Yes.
and I'm in like this weird Venn diagram in the middle and they all meet in the park by my house. So there'll just be like hot chicks and gay dudes doing yoga and another guy just rocking up in front of them. It's crazy. It's insane.
I love it. You get the best of both worlds.
Do I?
That is too funny. So, how was it growing up in Texas?
It's awesome.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
You liked it?
Yeah, I love it.
You
yeah.
loved it?
Yeah.
I love that. You
Yeah.
loved it.
What
I
do you
miss
miss
Dallas.
about Texas?
Dallas specifically, and I actually just brought my best friend home to visit. He had never been to Texas before, so I brought him like with me. And we hung out, and he was like, "This is it's like L.A., but like all the cool stuff in L.A., but like easier to get to."
Okay.
You know
Deep
what I mean?
Ellum. I know
Deep
that.
Ellum we went to. Yeah,
Yes.
we were at literally a drag show, like with like drag queens inside at a bar, and we were smoking cigars, right?
Oh, I love
so it was like
that.
very
Come
Texas where you
on.
could smoke inside, and then
Yes.
very LA drag queen. It was like you just
Yes.
combined, you know.
I
But there was
love
free
it.
parking, and
Aw.
food and drinks were $3. You know,
Oh,
so
come
it's sort
on,
of
man. I need that.
it's this, but so.
Yes, I love that. But
Yeah.
the fusion.
Yeah, yeah.
Fusion. I love that. Okay, so you spoke about your dad.
Oh yeah. Yeah. My dad will be watching this, by the way. He loves
I
it.
love your dad. Shout out to Justin.
Yeah.
Mr. Foster, you're
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah.
You made
He'll be watching this for sure. He'll be the first view.
Yay! I love it.
Yeah, but you didn't talk about me on that podcast.
I love it. I know. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about it because you talked about it in your comedy
Yeah.
special, and I died laughing.
Yeah, Dad's a former
Okay.
crackhead.
Yeah. Okay. So that
Yeah.
and the nuances. Well, okay. How do I word this without getting canceled?
I'll do it. Let's get canceled. Let's go.
No, just about his views on certain things. He brought up the, just about how everything is so openly gay now.
You know
And
what I feel bad about that?
loved that.
That was not my dad. My dad's actually very tolerant and accepting.
Oh, I
just
figured.
needed I needed a redneck voice, and
Oh,
I didn't
damn.
want to add in. I know. I feel bad. I didn't want to add in a third character, so I was like, we'll just make it all my
This
dad.
is all your dad.
Yeah.
I loved it. I
Yeah.
know, because I was thinking, like,
Yeah.
dang.
My dad's
If
very
he was
kind. Yeah, but he's very kind and accepting and sweet. But I was like, I need to continue the narrative, and I need this character. But I was like, just make it my dad.
Just making my dad. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
he'll forgive me.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
hilarious, I must
Yeah,
say.
thank you. Yeah.
Shout out to your
Yeah.
dad. That is so funny.
But it is loosely based on a thing that happened. We were watching a commercial, and it was like
Yeah,
it
the
was
black
the two
guy
gay guys, the
and
black
the-
guy and the white guy. And he was just kind of like, "What is this?" You know,
What
but
the hell
like in a
is this
joking
going
way.
on?
In a joking way,
Right,
he was like, "What the
right.
hell is this?" But I
Right.
made it that he was
Yeah, actually
upset.
bothered.
Yeah.
And it was
but,
funny.
Yeah. But that's the good thing about comedy. You take a little bit and just stretch the shit
Well,
out of
rappers
it.
do it all the time with
Yeah.
their life. Like they think, they'll take one, okay, I might have done this back in the day, but then, they're full blown,
yeah.
full blown drug dealers and have the hardest life. But it's like,
Yeah.
nah, they really
You
get
ever
it.
meet a rapper like you're like this is like the nicest guy, and then you hear their shit, you're like, whoa, whoa,
Right, yeah, exactly.
whoa.
Like, you said you were gonna do what?
Yeah, we just had dinner.
And
What's
put that
happening?
where?
Yeah.
Right.
My friend, her boyfriend was a rapper, and he was like the sweetest, like nicest guy, like everything. And then like he was like, "You gotta listen to my stuff," and I was like, "All right, I listen to it." I was like, "Ah,
Okay, like, ow, my ears are bleeding.
I'm calling my friend. You got to get out of this relationship.
Like, he's toxic as
He's
hell.
toxic. He kills people."
That is too funny. I love it. Okay, so COVID, how was that? You had me dying.
Canceled.
Yes.
This on YouTube? We're getting deplatformed.
I was like, no, it's gonna boost our views. You
Yeah.
already know. You had me dying when you said that half of your family felt this way.
yeah.
It was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the other half was like, needed 9 boosters to go to IKEA.
IKEA, yeah. My family.
I died.
Yeah, that's basically Dallas. Dallas is very
Yeah,
left, right,
just
left,
right
right,
down
left.
the
Yeah,
middle.
exactly. Yeah. So a lot of them had different
Views.
views on it for sure.
That shit
Yeah.
is funny.
But that story that I told on my special about having COVID and going into a COVID protest
Yes.
is true. Yeah.
Is that really
It's
true?
a
Because you
100%,
said it. You
yeah.
said it. You were like at 8 o'clock. I felt
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
8:05. I was calling Jesus.
I was talking to Jesus. Yeah, yeah. I'd never gotten COVID before. I was bartending on Hollywood Boulevard,
That's why.
and I got like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's how I got it.
Say less.
I was bartending and it was like I was working like the brunch shift or something. And I was like, oh, I'm like sick. Like this is not good.
You knew it,
I
right?
knew immediately.
Yep.
Because I've been sick before, but this was like something new. I was like, this is bad.
came over.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't feel good. And I told my boss, I was like, I gotta go. And he was like, okay. And then when I walked out onto the Hollywood Boulevard, there was a giant anti-COVID, anti-mask, COVID is a hoax protest.
Right.
And
Don't live in fear.
Don't live in fear. And then I saw this. This is the part of the story like that. And none of that's like exaggerated. That was exactly what happened.
Really?
I
And
see a guy that I
online?
knew, a guy
No.
that I knew, he's an actor guy that I've known for a long time. Was like live streaming the
Right.
protest and saw me and was like, Justin, come march with us. And I was like, dude, I have COVID. And they were all like, ah.
Scattered. And Mister, I don't believe in any of that.
All of
COVID is a hoax.
Yeah.
You know, don't buy into the propaganda.
Yeah.
Girl, they split when he
Split.
said that.
Like the Red Sea. I was like, dude, I can't have COVID.
Right. And then not only that, so you do believe it.
Yeah,
So it is true. What
right.
are you scared of?
Exactly,
I thought
yeah.
it didn't exist.
Yeah, don't live in fear.
Right, don't live in fear.
Yeah,
Where's your
totally.
sign? He said
Yeah.
he dropped the sign and he
That was the crazy. I called my friend. I was like, you'll never believe what just happened.
That is too funny. I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
Okay, so what was your inspiration to do comedy? Well, who are your like top 10 comics or
Oh,
top
wow.
3?
Top 3. Mostly New York guys. This dude, Patrice O'Neill.
Oh,
R.I.P.
rest in peace, Patrice. God, he
Patrice.
hated women
Yeah,
though.
yeah, that's
he
why I
was
like
such
him.
a misogynist. I would have
If
never
you listen
guessed
to his
that.
special, like he was like, I don't think it's that. Like he always talks about his wife, how much he loved her, and like I don't know if it was. I wouldn't consider him someone who hates women.
What
but-
about Corey Holcomb? Do you see any parallels between Patrice O'Neill and Corey? Or do you,
Well, I think every black comic
right?
takes from Patrice. To be honest,
That's so true.
You know
No,
what I mean?
I know.
You know, and in a good way. Like
Right.
they should. Like he was like.
Let it live on.
When you see when you see the comics who sit on the stool and just tell like that's Patrice.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You
Yes.
know. Bill Burr, I love Bill Burr, and then my number one is Dave Attell.
Really?
I don't know if you know Dave Attell. He's a New York comic. He's got a special on Netflix right now.
Okay.
He's fantastic. He's my number one. Yeah, but Dave, Patrice, and Bill.
Really?
Yeah, they all hate women, and so
I know, right?
kidding.
Corey. So Corey will be soon. Shout out to all of them. I
Yeah.
love it. So that was your
Yeah.
inspiration into.
So my inspiration was I was a waiter. Speaking of serving with purpose.
Yes.
We're
come
tying
on,
it all
waiters,
together,
yes.
huh? I was a waiter at a comedy club in Dallas. I had my roommate worked there, and she was like, "It's great money. You should come, and then you just get to make money and listen to comedy." I was like, "This sounds great." And then I got a job there, and I was just waiting tables, and I was like, "This is like really cool." And it was an improv, so it was like the best of the best, you know. And it was like 2005, so it was like. You know, Kevin Hart was doing a weekend that was
Yes.
half full.
Yep.
You know, not that many people there. Patrice, Burr, like all these guys. Sebastian Maniscalco was opening.
Oh, wow.
You know, it was crazy. It was a crazy time. Chappelle, all these guys were still doing clubs. And I was like waiting tables there, and eventually I was like, I want to do that.
Yes.
I want to try that.
I'm funny.
Yeah, I think I'm funny. This guy sucks. This
You're
guy's
right.
great. So I'll
Oh,
probably
way
be in the
funnier
middle.
than that
Like I'll be
guy.
in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like that guy's amazing. Like it was like Pablo Francisco. I was like, that guy's great.
Oh, he is so funny. I know his girlfriend,
Yeah,
Rita.
yeah. I was
at
like,
the, yeah.
Uh-huh. I was like, that guy's great. The opening guy sucks.
Yeah.
So maybe I could be, you know. So I did an open mic, and then I was like, dude, I fell in love.
Yay.
And that was 2005. I've been doing it ever since.
Get out of town.
Yep.
I'm so proud
Yeah.
of you,
Thanks.
Justin.
Yeah,
it's
sort
amazing.
of all lined up to.
Yes.
Yeah, but it was great, especially waiting tables there because you'd be surprised at like what a big what a big organization like an improv, how they're really concerned with the headliner, right? And a lot of stuff sort of falls through the cracks, and they'll forget about stuff because it's not on their mind, right?
Right.
So they'd be like. Hey, like, and this happened to me. Like, D.L. Hughley's headlining, and the show starts in 10 minutes, and we forgot to book an opener.
Oh wow.
We
Get
thought he was
out.
bringing his own guy. He thought you guys were.
You bring-
And so
yeah.
I'm like, they're
I'll
like,
do it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And-
I love that for D.L. Hughley.
oh, D.L. Hughley, Bruce,
out.
Witherspoon.
Oh, come on.
Ralphie
Oh,
May.
so you were Monday nights at the Improv then?
No, this was Dallas.
Oh, this is
this was Dallas.
Okay,
Yeah, so
that's
it would be the weekend shows, and they would forget,
Got
and I
it.
would be
Oh.
waiting tables, and I would just tell my section, I'll be right back, and I would go up there and I would do a 10-minute set, bring on the next guy, and then go back to my.
So by the time you got to the Improv, you're like piece of cake, piece of pie.
When I got here,
Yeah.
um,
Not so much.
that's a whole different story.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah.
Well,
just,
tell us.
Well, just
we have
like
nothing but time, Justin.
just like doing comedy in Dallas for so long, and I was like headlining, and I was like working all over, and I was like kind of a big fish at the time, and
In
I
a
came
small
here, and it was
pond.
like,
and it was like start from the
in
bottom.
line,
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
Get-
you were
yeah.
I have a question
amazing
for you,
and-
Justin.
Yeah.
Why you came to LA and not New York?
That's a great question. Actually, I don't know. I think I had some friends here. My best friend Tone Bell and my best friend Mark Agee moved out here at the same time, and I was like, I'll just follow them out. I'll roll with them and hang out for a little bit. But New York was.
A great scene.
I loved it, and I don't know if I should have because whatever happened for a reason. But I was that was I probably would have been just as happy there too. Yeah.
So it's still not too late.
It's not too late. I don't like the cold though.
Oh,
I think being
I
from
don't blame
Texas
you
and
on
now
that.
being here, I don't
Going
think I
to
could.
summer.
Yes. Oh
You
my
know,
gosh.
young Justin probably could have handled New York.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know, but yeah, I ended up ultimately deciding to come. I had some buddies that were comics that came out here, and they seemed to be doing okay. So I was like, I'll just come stay. It was all like lined up where I had a place to stay, and I had,
It's- of
yeah.
course.
But it was in the conversation. I was like, should I go to New York? New York's like all my favorite comics from New York. Like it's such a
Yeah.
cool like comedy scene.
SNL, you would have totally
Yeah.
nailed that.
So, yeah.
Well, the story is still being written.
Apparently, I'm supposed to be in Chicago.
Oh,
Yeah.
do tell.
So my friend is a palm reader, psychic, mentalist guy. Like that's his thing, right? I knew you would like this story.
Oh yeah, you already know. I'm so
yeah.
into it already.
So he was basically like, you need to move it to Chicago. He's like, you need to be in Chicago. Like Texas is not it for you. Like you should be in Chicago. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like 25 or something. I was like, oh, I got it, cool. And then I never listened. And then I moved to LA years later. I'm bartending at this place. And this lady comes in and she's like, oh, can I get a drink and an appetizer? Yeah. And then she was like, what are you doing here? And I was like, I'm just working. She was like, no, you're supposed to be in Chicago.
Oh, whoa.
And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, I'm like a psychic and I like work with like the stars and I whatever.
Holy hell.
My full-time job is like, and you're not like, you're supposed to be in Chicago. And I was like, oh, that's weird.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to go to Chicago.
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Your fortune,
Yeah.
your fame, your
I just get
everything you
shot
wanted
as soon
in
as
life.
I landed. You were supposed to die. You were
Like
supposed to be alive.
Your key to the kingdom
Yeah.
is in Chicago.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah. I've been a bunch
Sears
of times.
Tower.
I've been a bunch of
Really?
times. Yeah. I was
Did
like, I love
anything
it. I love
speak
it.
to you? You
yeah,
love
it's
it.
great. But I've never been in the winter.
Go with Diana. Diana's out in Chicago and visit
Oh, yeah.
Diana.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
you can
should.
actually, yes,
Interesting.
absolutely. That
Yeah.
was the former CERM manager, Diana.
Yeah.
Shout out to Diana.
She's great. She's awesome. Yeah,
Yes.
so I don't know. But I've also never been there in winter. My buddy just moved. He just bought a house there, and he's from here,
Mm-hmm.
and so
He doesn't like it?
he loves it, but the winters are like brutal.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know if I can do that.
I know. It's okay. What are
So-
you going to do? Move to Florida? Just
I would to Florida in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Palm Beach.
with the
Wait for
rest
you
of the
retire.
retirees?
Yes,
Right.
that's my
Come
life.
on.
That's my
But that
vibe.
happened to me when I moved here. I moved to New York, and I
Uh-huh.
went in the winter. It's like, if I can handle the winter, I'm going to stay. If I cannot handle winter, I go back.
Yeah.
Then it was
Aw.
better than I.
And it was good. It
Yeah.
was okay.
Yeah.
Yes, see, I
Everything
don't
is
know
like
about
the clothes are ready, like the house have heated, everything.
Oh, you're good.
I'm a desert
But
rat.
I always get sick in the summer because of the AC.
Yeah.
It's too high for me.
Oh, because of the muggy and
Yeah,
the
it's like
Oh,
hot and
yeah,
hot and
yeah,
cold,
yeah.
crazy
hot
in
and
New
cold.
York.
Yeah.
It's
Now I'm a desert
done.
guy. I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah. There's these two clubs in Arizona that headline me, and they're like, you can have any weekend you want. And I always pick August every year, and I go to Phoenix and Tucson in August
Oh,
every
that's
year.
amazing. You just like torture.
115.
Right,
Just-
you love it?
I love it, dude.
Do you?
I love it. Yeah, I'm a psycho. I just got back from Vegas. It was
Yeah, oh, you
113.
loved
I
it.
love it.
It
Yeah.
was outside now the
all
entire
day.
time.
I walk every day for about an hour and 20 minutes at like 1 p.m. to like 2:30 where the
when
sun
the
is the
sun is the
hottest, and I just
hottest and the
walk directly
highest.
into the sun.
Look at you.
It's supposed to be good for you. It's supposed to be good for depression and creativity and
So
stuff, just to
speaking-
sweat.
That is so crazy that I was just going to segue into the depression
Yeah.
because you talked about that in
Yeah.
your comedy special.
Yeah.
And I mean, not
Surprise,
to
the comedian's depressed.
laugh at my pain.
Yeah, yeah. Isn't that
Right.
crazy?
Right. So everyone does say that, like, with comedians, most of the time they are masking something,
Yeah.
you know, with the laughs, you know, like.
It's usually anger. If you watch most comedians, I think the funniest comedians are angry, but not like in like a Lewis Black
like Rodney
screaming way.
Dangerfield angry
Yeah,
or like,
sure.
yeah,
He was
right?
frustrated.
He was
didn't get any
always-
respect.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So yeah, you watch Seinfeld. Seinfeld's like,
He's always-
what's the deal with, like, that's anger.
That's so true.
You know, Patrice,
Frustration,
women,
yeah.
why do you
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
Frustration and anger, I think, is the funniest. And I don't think all comedians are angry, but I think, if a comedian's like, yeah, life's great, I'm super hot, and women love
It's
me, and
not
I'm making
funny.
money.
It's not
You know what I
funny.
mean? So yeah, there's a lot of sadness there. I think I don't want to speak for all comedians, but I'm sure there's like some unresolved childhood shit that we're like, if everyone laughs and they like me, then everything's okay. you know?
Right.
So,
That kind of validation.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, outside approval.
You had me cracking up though because of the depression, and he asked his grandmother, well, this is, and well, I don't want to say the whole freaking
Watch it.
comedies, but I
Yeah.
know, never
Sorry,
mind.
yeah.
I know, because I was like,
I have a new bit that I'm working on about depression, about how, because I've been depressed like for a long time, and I was like, I remember being depressed at like 14, and how insane that is. Like, I just wish I could go back and be like, don't worry, it gets way worse. Like, don't. You're sad now?
You'll be fine.
just get
Yeah,
used
yeah,
to
yeah,
it,
yeah.
right? Learn
Yeah.
how to suck it up now.
Yeah, you haven't
pretty
even been
much.
fired from the Cheesecake Factory yet. Like, hang in there.
Cheesecake Factory. It's amazing.
Yeah.
This guy is funny, I promise you. I
So-
did not realize that because when we worked together it's like I kind of watched you and I just kind of watched your, well, I don't want to say your life story, but just parts of you. You know how like another server, Nandi, works with us, and same with his bits,
Yeah.
they're very quiet.
I don't want to be the comedian at work that's like the clown
why?
that's making everyone. It's like, I don't know. I just like,
Why not?
I
We
don't
want to
know.
be freaking entertained,
I'm
Justin.
very
and we
dry
get to
at work. I'm
So
very
dry.
sarcastic. I
He
like to like
is.
snipe in a funny joke and get out, but I
And
don't want to
get
be the
out.
guy who's like always on, like
Right.
squirting the flour. I want people to be like, oh, you do comedy? That's crazy.
I'm the flower squirter.
You're the flower squirter. There's a lot of flower squirters at Sir. I'm not. I'm just all right, cool. But if you're working together, like McKenna, like we'll be in tears every night. Like if we're
Yes.
side by side, yeah.
Right. That's not fair.
I know.
So I
You
have
guys-
to get McKenna on this show
Yeah.
just so I can get some insight.
Get me and McKenna.
I
Yeah.
want to. I would
Yeah.
love that.
But yeah, I'm sort of like a low key. I like to be a low key funny guy.
So I watched this special and was just dying. Like, this
Right.
is not Justin Foster.
Right.
Who the hell
when
is
I
this
clock
guy?
in, I want to be like
Who
Clark
is this
Kent.
guy?
I want to be like Clark Kent and take the glasses off, and then I'm a
Literally.
comedian.
And then
Yeah.
just go up there wooing the crowd.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm
That's my
like,
vibe.
what? I can barely get a hello out this.
Also, there's some. To be fair, there's some days where I'm clocking in bartending, like, why am I doing this? Why am
I know.
Why aren't I famous?
Why aren't I? Because you haven't been to Chicago. You didn't.
You're right. I'm messing with fate. Hilarious. That's funny.
Yeah, thanks.
Every time I clock in, like I should be in Chicago. God,
Right, it should be in
God
Chicago.
damn it.
Damn
Is
it.
there a Sir Chicago?
Right, Sears Tower, here I come, boy.
But I've been trying to do a lot of stuff to like fight the depression stuff, and I think it's weird. Like LA is like so bright and sunny all the time. To be sad, it just feels weird.
Right, move
you
to
know?
Oregon so
Yeah.
you really have
Yeah.
something to complain
Right,
about.
right, exactly.
Or Washington.
Chicago, yeah.
In the
Yeah.
wintertime.
Yeah.
But
walking helps.
walking in
Walking
120
out.
degree
It
weather
really does
helps.
help. It really does help.
It
yeah.
does miracles for Justin.
People do like the cold plunges. Like I do the opposite. I
Okay.
just like
I just
stare
wanna-
into the sun.
I want to be in hell.
Yeah, exactly. If I can get through this.
Are you practicing to go to hell?
Yeah, probably. Maybe.
Right?
Training.
That was a good one, Carolina.
That was nice.
You
That was
had
nice.
some jokes in her.
That was nice.
That was good.
That's me at work, right? You just throw in one and you get out.
And then you get out of there. You know
That's
how I
it.
tell it.
Yeah.
You are funny. You're the one-liner.
Yeah. But it's important though to take care of your like mental health stuff, right?
course.
Like I've been doing like the Wim Hof breathing where you like you hyperoxidize your lungs, and I've been working out and doing all this stuff just to. It's so sad. Like the older you get, it takes so much work just to be happy. You got to really prepare just to get through the day.
Like literally, you wake up and you're like, okay, I'm manifesting a great day.
I gotta
it's
meditate.
Gonna be amazing.
I gotta pray. I gotta
Right.
meditate. I gotta work out. I gotta
Blessings.
call people.
There you go.
Just
All
to
that.
just to not be sad for 8 hours.
Right. Honestly, like that's
a lot
a
of
real
work.
thing. And then I went through my bouts of depression for sure. And I went to my doctor because I'm an avid weed smoker. I mean, it just is what it is. But I didn't want any substance to depend on to
Totally.
regulate my mood.
Yeah.
So I went to the doctor and she puts me on Ativan. I'm like, dude, I'm walking around like a zombie. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just a very uninspired, very robotic.
That's
very,
hardcore.
It is. And I'm just like, it's spaced out.
Are
and
you
I'm
still
like,
taking
this
it?
is a hell no.
Yeah, no.
Took one and I was like, I threw the freaking thing away. Like,
Totally.
you guys are big pharma. It's a scam.
Ativan's a big
Why would you
one.
give me that when I said that
Yeah,
I
that's a weird.
it was
That's a
like,
weird
okay,
jump.
just kill me. Great.
Yeah. Oh,
Go
you're
ahead.
sad?
Here's your suicide note. I
That's
know.
crazy. Here, you'll never feel anything again.
Right, exactly in life. That's
Holy
what you
shit.
wanted, right?
That's a big jump.
It was.
They'd
it
be
was.
like, hey, I have an ingrown hair. And they're like, here's opium. I'm like, what?
Right. Exactly.
Damn.
And that made me think of your other joke too, but I'm not gonna say
Which one?
The one where you're like, oh, what are the things that a guy that's balding can do?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bald guys have it so bad. People are so mean to us. I remember Googling like what to do when you're losing your hair, and it was like, can bald guys still be attractive? And I'm like, wait, this is
was
the first result?
That was the first result.
Come on, Google.
And then what do you do to be attractive?
It said, shave your head, get a bunch of tattoos, and start working out.
And get muscles.
Just change your appearance forever. Become the Rock.
Right, become the Rock. He's like, what the hell? Okay, so great. Your advice
Yeah.
to a guy that's balding
Yeah.
is to just become
change
the
everything.
Rock.
Just
It was-
hunt with your bare hands.
Right, exactly. Kill what
Yeah.
you eat.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I was with this girl for a long time, and like she like forgot I was bald, right? Because we had been together for so long, her inside voice would come out. And when we were out one time, it was me, her, and her friend went to the bar to get drinks. And me and my girlfriend were sitting here, and our ex-girlfriend were sitting here, and the girl comes back. She's like, "Oh my god, I just got hit on." And my girlfriend at the time was like, "Ew, the bald one." I was like, "What? What?" Excuse me?
Was she really a lesbian?
Excuse me?
I said, was she really a lesbian?
She's bi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She was bi. Yeah.
I know that.
She was bi.
I
Yeah.
met her.
Yeah.
Actually, we ran into each other at the, of all places, of course, the Improv.
Yep. Yeah.
And that was amazing.
Yeah.
Right in the hallway. I'm like, is that Justin?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
That was a crazy. It was me and my girlfriend at the time, who's a comic, and I'm a comic, are at the Improv Christmas party.
Yes.
And she was like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "What are you doing here?" I'm
I was
supposed
like,
to be
this
here.
is my place. I know. I was like,
What were you
I know
doing
the
there?
owner. I've been going to the Improv since I was before I could get in the Improv. I've been going,
Yeah.
since 19 years old. So we're not even gonna say how long.
But that was great,
is.
though. It was good to see
It
you. Yeah.
was. It
No,
was
she
so
she was
good.
bi. She was like 50-50. But for
Okay.
the joke,
I know.
I
that
made her a
shit was
lesbian.
Funny. He said
You
she
think-
went to a Melissa Etheridge concert and he didn't see her for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
on the floor. You guys gotta please.
Yeah.
I'm about to tell every effing joke if you guys do
Yeah.
not go and watch this comedy special.
The
It is
girlfriend lesbian stuff
hilarious.
was my favorite stuff to
It
write.
was so
I thought it was so funny.
Did
Yeah.
she laugh at it?
Oh yeah. She loved it. Yeah, she
Man.
loved it. Yeah, I think so. Maybe not now, but at the time.
I know, right after it went
When-
viral.
when we were together,
for her
she
being
did.
poor and
Yeah.
a lesbian.
But I front
Her vision board.
But if you look at, I front load everything with making fun of myself.
Yeah,
right?
no, you did,
If you watch
100%.
it, the first thing is me making fun of my being bald, my being poor, blah blah blah, and then I make fun of my family and loved ones.
Yes, exactly. It's like I do me first, man. You
Yeah.
know, I get
Yeah.
myself out the way.
Yeah, and then my girlfriends and family and
Right.
mom and dad and
Mom
brother-
and dad.
dog.
Yeah, I know your dog
They
is
all get it.
depressed.
I'm like a rapper. I'm like, who next?
Right, who next? You get dissed.
You
You
get-
get
yeah, yeah,
dissed.
yeah.
You're like the Oprah of giving out the disses.
Hilarious. Yeah.
So, okay, we're going to play a game.
Yes.
Fuck, Mary, kill. I'm sorry.
Uh oh. Is this sir employees?
No.
Oh,
I
wait,
was
you
gonna
can't cuss on the
switch it
show?
up. No, you can't.
Wait,
I mean,
I don't think I did.
No,
No, I don't-
you
maybe I
can't.
did.
No, you're all good.
don't
No, we'll just edit it. It'll be fine. But I just didn't give. I didn't want to give Tanner a
F-
whole, you know,
F
like.
Mary.
Hi, Tanner. Say hi, Tanner.
Hi, Tanner.
Hello, how are you?
Oh,
You got your bleeps cut out for you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know, right? Just got your bleeps cut out.
It's a 10-second
Thanks,
delay.
Justin.
Can we
I
play
know.
F Mary Kill with Sir Employees?
Yes.
Are we really?
Absolutely, we can.
Oh,
And
I
then
thought
we'll
that's what
play
you were
two.
gonna-
We'll play two.
I'm not doing that.
Okay. Wait.
I'll do it, but I don't think your listeners will know who the people are. It's too inside
Right.
baseball.
So I was gonna say F. Mary Kill.
Okay.
Rosie O'Donnell,
Oh God. Okay.
Barbara Streisand,
Okay.
and Flava Flav.
Oh.
Do you know who Flava Flav? No, I'm just kidding.
I have a funny Flavor Flav story, by the way.
Please do tell.
My friend, this is mean, but my friend was he's a big Vegas guy. Like he's like
Andrew Dice Clay.
yeah, my friend's Andrew Dice Clay.
Okay.
And anyways, he runs a big club out there, and one of like the hottest clubs in Vegas. And he was like walking to, he works for Hennessy, so his job is to swipe the card and buy Hennessy, whatever. But he's coming around the
That's
line.
his job?
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
Don't even get me started on that.
Right.
But he's coming around the line
hire
to get
him?
into the club, and Flava Flav's in line, and he can't.
Stop! He can't get in. And what was it, Dre's?
I don't want to say, but my buddy like walks to the front, like, hey, come on in, you know, and then
Yeah.
Flav's like, hey, I've been here for.
Oh no! He's like, what's going
That's
on?
sad.
Man?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
I've been here for.
I know with his clock.
I've been here for at least 30 minutes.
Okay, this is funny because he's Flavor. Do you know who Flavor Flav is? Okay, you know the clock that he used to always wear. He looks at it. That shit was funny.
All right, kill Rosie O'Donnell.
Okay.
Sorry.
Bye.
Gone. F. Barbara Streisand, obviously.
Okay. Okay.
She
of course.
seems like she'd be.
Oh, come on.
That'd be a good time.
Man.
And Mary Flavor Flav.
Okay.
Dude,
Duh.
are you kidding me? You know
It
how
was either
fun
that,
that would
or
be?
it was either that or Courtney Love.
Oh God, Courtney Love. All three, probably. All three. All three. Marry her, F her, kill myself.
I know. Right?
I'm Kurt Cobain.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Too dark? Okay, sorry.
Okay, it's not too soon. That's for sure. Like I was in middle school. We could laugh.
Okay.
She would laugh.
She would laugh.
Her
Maybe.
daughter would laugh.
I don't know if her daughter would.
Maybe.
Courtney Love.
chuckle.
Oh yeah, dude. Courtney Love for sure.
She's a Cancer as well. Did
Is
you know
she?
that?
She's like right up my alley.
Yes. I
Just
know.
a
You do
train
have a
wreck.
type.
Yeah.
You do have a type, don't you?
I think so.
So is there any other special ladies
No.
in the mix?
No. No. Zero.
She loves that question.
Zero. Absolutely zero.
No.
None.
Not-
I just told you I
not
walk
a
for
one.
2 hours a day. You think I'm mentally ready to date right now?
Now, was that a hard one for you?
Yeah, that was a tough one.
I'm sorry.
That was a
I
tough
know.
one.
I could kind of tell because you you hold a lot of ish in. You really do.
Yeah.
And I could, the eyes and windows to the soul. And I
You're
was just
very, yeah.
like,
You're good.
I mean,
Yeah, it was a tough one, and I'm still not on the other side of it yet. I will be. But
Yeah,
I'm
you
still
will.
like just
mourning it,
yeah, I'm still mourning it, grieving it, and like not even like I'm
interested in anything else. And she's living her best life. I need you to know that. Probably. No, I'm
I don't know.
kidding.
I don't
No,
know. I
I'm
hope so.
kidding. But women,
I hope so.
women usually, if they're the ones that.
Here's the deal. Every relationship, you break up and you like go and you like hook up with a bunch of chicks, or you like get in a new relationship, or you date somebody else and you're like, I feel better. Like this is awesome. Forget that person, right? I've done the opposite this time,
Good for you.
where I'm like, I'm just gonna be sad or alone, or like figure out what happened. Where
I'm
it
going to
went
be
wrong.
working on me.
Really, and it sounds so cliche, but like, what could I have done better? Like, how can I be a better man? How can I
course.
have been like, how for the next person or whatever that looks like? How can I, whatever? So I've been really diving into that and like not even yeah, just taking all that other stuff off the table, and it's been nice.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's been cool.
I will honestly say that I doubled back with my current relationship when I first started as Sir.
You guys got back together?
Yeah, we got back together.
And how is it round 2?
So it's amazing round 2. It's still some remnants from the first, relationship. It's still a little bit of insecurities there
Sure.
because, Sir was a big part of the, demise of
Was
our
there
relationship.
infidelity?
He thinks so, but I mean, making out with Mikey, does that really count as infidelity? No. I mean,
Yeah, I think so. Spoiler, it was me. It was actually me.
It was you. So I mean, yeah, there was definitely some inappropriate conduct on my part. Because I was just drinking.
Sure.
I was, going out with you guys. Well, not you.
Not me.
You weren't there.
She was on
but-
Ativan.
No, that was actually Roscoe's. It wasn't Sir this time. It would be all the other substances for Sir. But
Yeah.
just hanging
Sure.
out and having a good time and drinking
Caught
and
up.
drugging and
Yeah.
caught up in the mix. And these are my coworkers. It's not even like that. But it's just like, no, it was inappropriate for a relationship. So yeah, definitely. But now,
go
so
ahead.
it's the same thing. So it's kind of like, oh, okay, like if I see you going out or going to this barbecue or this pool party or something, it's like,
Yeah.
what happened? I'm like, no, it was cool. He's like, okay, I need details.
When you guys broke up, did you see other people?
Yes, I did for sure.
Did he?
Yes, eventually he did.
Did that bother you?
I mean, yeah. Now thinking back, hell yeah. I'm like, I'm so territorial. I'm so like,
Yeah.
not mine, but I'm the one that gave him up, So yeah,
Right.
I
So
definitely.
you got a deal.
And I am the one that pursued it again. Like, oh no.
You broke
we're
up
not
with
there.
him?
Yeah.
There's a lot of guilt and shame that comes with that, right? When you leave a relationship, especially if you still love the person.
Oh my God, I still did.
If you
and I
hate
didn't even
the person,
realize
it's
it.
so easy to be like,
Right.
see you later. I'm gonna go. I got this chick. I got that. Or this guy. Whatever.
Yep.
Whatever. But if you actually still care for the person, there's you're grieving the relationship. And I want to talk about this in my act. I don't know how to make it funny, but when you're the one who breaks up with someone, you're automatically the villain, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're the bad guy.
Oh, I was such
even if
the
it's
bad
so
guy.
painful for you, and it's like you're like, did I do the right thing? And I feel guilty and I feel shame, and but I'm still going through the grieving process of the relationship. But now I have this added thing of people are like, look at this guy, he's the, you know what I mean?
Right,
If you get
100%.
dumped, people are like, we got you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She was such a whore.
You're right, totally, right. If you're the one to
she's
do it-
using you.
Right. If you're the one who people are like, you'll be fine.
I
It's
know.
your choice. You made your bed.
Right.
Yeah,
And that's
so-
exactly kind of how it was.
I'm
You're
with
better
you.
off without him.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you'll be
no.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
girl,
with you.
yeah, you're living your best life now. And I'm like, yeah, great. And I'm crying,
Sure.
in my drink at the Abbey with the coworkers.
Did you work on yourself in that break?
100%. And I did sobriety for 3 weeks. Remember, Justin, I came to you crying. Excuse me.
I'm
that
glad you
might as
did
well
it.
be
I'm glad you did that.
3
Thank you.
years.
I'm glad that she
That
said
might
it.
as well been 3 years for me, honey. Please.
She drinks
That
in dog.
wasn't a joke, Carolina.
She drinks in dog years. 3 weeks was 3 years for her.
It was. That might as well have been 3 decades because, honey, did I not come to you losing it?
You were a mess. And I felt so bad for you because I knew I had been there, so I was like, I know exactly what she's going through
Thank
right now.
you. It
Yeah.
was like real tears.
Yeah.
Like I would
Oh, I
just
know.
come up to Justin and be like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, and I was like,
Hi.
it feels that way.
Sorry. You're right.
That I can handle. You being like, I got so hammered last
I know,
night.
I know.
That I don't know how to deal.
It was like-
When you came into me like that, I was like locked in. I was like, all right, here's what you
You was
gotta
like,
do.
I got you. You need chocolate?
Yeah. Keep chocolate in your purse. When you get cravings, just have some
He
sugar.
did. I was like, I'm gonna lose it, man. I'm itching.
Call me every day.
Yeah, you did. Literally.
Yeah.
No, literally. He
I
was my support.
go in mode.
He does.
I know how.
He
I was like,
in
I got
Papa
you.
Mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Somebody
you
else
put on
is-
your cape for me.
Oh yeah. I'll do it every time. I'll do it every
He
time.
was Captain Save a Danny.
I'll do it every time.
But that is when I knew everything, all the great qualities that I saw in Remy. I'm like, oh my God, I love this man. He was so positive. When I met the dude, like the day one, it was National Tequila Day. He had been sober. I mean, well, I don't want to use the word sober.
So be careful with that. Yeah.
Yeah, because he had been fasting.
Yeah.
And taking a break from drinking. He hadn't drank in like 7 months or 8 months.
Nice.
And, he was a vegan, just eating clean. And then he meets me.
Now he's Flava Flav.
Yeah.
It's his origin story.
I love it. Do you see how all the pieces tie together? He's great at that.
So you guys got back together, and was he apprehensive?
Oh, hell yeah. I had to try for a long time. I taught, yeah,
Really?
for months. Oh, he made me work for it. Like,
I like
and I
him.
just did not, yeah, for sure.
Is
Like,
this guy I met, right? Recently?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
He's bald with beard, right?
yeah, bald with
Yeah.
beard. He's a BB just like you. But a BBB. He's
Got it.
brown, bald, and beard.
Right. So how long are you guys separated for?
Oh, it was like almost a year, I want to say. It was like a long time.
Now, do you ask him about like what he did on the break, or do you not want to know?
I mean, I didn't want to know. He would say it, and like in the beginning, it was kind of like, yeah, I think it would only come up when I felt like he was a little insecure about things.
About
It was
stuff
kind of
you've
like,
done.
I'll let you, know. In this way, like, yeah, I did this and I did that, and it was to get over you, and I realized this and
Yeah.
that, and it was just kind of like, I don't want to hear about it. It's
Yeah.
gross. I'm disgusted.
Yeah.
But
getting
it
over-
was my bed, and I had to lay in
you
it.
gotta, and that's the
I had to
hardest
take it on
part.
the chin.
Dude, that's the hardest part when you're laying in bed at night. Like, what are they doing?
Yes.
It's my fault.
Hell
I pushed
yeah.
him to another.
Yep.
Dude, it's brutal.
Yeah, it's like he used to answer I would see him ignoring, like he's ignoring my call. No, I know that.
It's
know.
brutal.
It
I
is.
know.
It was
I
bad.
know,
I cried.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
Ask Linda. I was
believe you.
always,
I believe you.
She was like, baby, all you have to do is get him back. It's just say, Remy. Remy.
Don't listen to Linda. Don't listen to Linda.
She said, baby, say it consistently for like a minute or 2 minutes, and I promise you. But I
Yeah.
didn't, and I still got him back.
That's good. That's good.
So we'll never know if it worked or not.
Yeah, the sleeping with other people to make yourself feel better is like such a like I did it. Like, I've done it before, and this is the time I haven't done it, and it's more painful because you can't numb out with other, especially without drinking, without drugs, without women. You just got to be like present.
Oh, I
and
don't know how you did
sad. It's like brutal.
I don't know how you
can't,
did it.
but then when it happens when you like bring other people in the mix, it's like now it gets messy. Now you're bringing other people into your stuff, and then you've got to like start all over again with the grieving process after they're gone, and it's just a
Right.
lot.
It's
So
too-
that I just decided like, it's funny when you tell people that you're like not doing that when you're not sleeping around.
Yeah. Oh, they want to do it even more. That's their
Dude.
past. Oh, I'll get you to change. They
Dude.
want to be the one to take you down. Like,
Dude.
oh, you're going to break that rule with me.
I want to tell every guy,
The best way to get,
tell them no.
just say
Tell
no.
'em no.
Oh, they're going to.
Dude, I've gotten messages that I've never gotten in my entire. I'm like, the devil.
Yes,
the devil is
it's a lie.
The devil
He is a lie.
You will be tested.
You will be, and that's so funny. But that's the biggest,
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
Not
too
good. Thank you
soon.
so much.
It's
I'm just
not-
trying to work
yeah,
on
it's too
myself.
soon.
Like, what if I bring 2 of my friends?
I
Like,
know, right? Oh, God dang. Like, yes. Okay, like now you're twisting my arm.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Like,
I'm only
Jesus.
human.
Right,
Yeah.
please.
So, anyways, there we are.
Well, I loved the fact that we were able to come back is hope. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
that's
it's
what,
beautiful.
You know?
Because you
But
can't come back as the same person, right? You got to work.
absolutely not.
Because that didn't work.
It did not. And that's the thing I think he kind of feels like too, sometimes we are it's just like, babe, I've changed. I'm not that person anymore. Don't even like I don't even know who that girl was.
Yeah.
Like I was a lot of chemical things were going on.
Yeah.
And like, in all
Yeah.
fairness. And I was like, my whole mindset was different. And now this time around, I'm like, babe, I'm a whole different person. Like
Yeah.
you, and time will tell and you'll see. But it's just, we're soulmates. So
Sometimes you got to go away to get better.
man, and they say, if you let it go and it comes back, it's yours forever. So that's where we're at.
Beautiful.
Justin,
All
thank
right.
you.
Wonderful.
Yay. Pew, 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 pew.
That's wonderful.
Okay, so getting on to you. So do you want another relationship, or you just change? You're just
Eventually?
chilling now.
Oh, yeah. I'm a relationship guy.
Yeah, you're
sure.
a Cancer.
Yeah.
I was like, you have to, you're
Yeah.
sentimental.
I'm very sentimental. I like people around. And,
Yeah.
But yeah, so I still got some more healing to do and some more work to do. I'm doing some stuff to get over some
course.
some lingering stuff, some childhood stuff, whatever.
And comedy, does that help you
Comedy's
through that?
really helped so much.
Is
oh
it
my
therapeutic
God,
for you?
Yeah, yeah. But again, try not to use that. Try not to use that
Really?
to numb out. Yeah, because there is that sort of
It's
like
positive.
it is, but I'm trying to check myself. Where I'm like where you're like numb and vulnerable and not feeling great, and then you have a great set and you're like, life's good, I'm perfect, everything's fine, right?
Yeah.
And then, but also having a bad set, you're like, well, I like everything sucks. I'm not even good at this. Like, just to sort of stay in the middle.
Right.
Of,
Not
like,
too high on the highs and not too low on the lows.
100%. Exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's been comedy's been so like my dude friends, and comedy has been like so and walking in 140 degrees.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Walking through hell with gasoline.
Yeah.
What are your next
draws
goals
on.
for comedy?
I know.
Huh?
What are your next goals for comedy? Do you want to have a tour or more specials?
Yeah. I
or-
want to tour again. I sort of didn't tour in the summer. I kind of just, was just doing stuff around town, and I was on a little eat, pray, love summer.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did you also play in a band?
Yeah.
Am
yeah.
I tripping,
Yeah.
or was that Michael?
No. No, I did that for fun. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
And
yeah.
you would be touring. Like you
Yeah.
went to Denver, I remember.
We
drummer, right?
Yeah, we played. No, not Denver. I forgot where we're at. But yeah, we did that for a while, and I still like to do it again. I'm just so busy right now. I feel bad. They've got another guy sort of filling in for me just because the comedy stuff is. I'm always doing comedy, but I got a new set that I'm working on right now, and I'd like to film something else again and have another
nice.
special or something come out. So yeah.
Yay! I can't wait to check it out. Do you
yeah.
have a title already, or are we
No,
still in the works?
I'm still working on it. Yeah, I think I've got like 30 new minutes, and I need like 25, 30 more.
Okay.
And then
That's a
we'll
lot.
see. I know.
I know. How
But
do
I've
you
been
just
riding like
think
crazy
that
lately.
is so crazy.
Yeah, I've been going to the gym a lot. I've been like really working out like really hard.
Good
and
for
like
you.
when I come home to write, it's so nice because like I'm just like
Those endorphins.
Yeah,
I'm
the
telling
endorphins,
you,
yeah.
it kicks in, and
Yeah.
then you'll be getting tattoos before you know it.
yeah,
Look
yeah.
at you.
Yeah.
And then you'll
I'm going next week. I'm getting another
really?
yeah. Well, I wanted to wait because I've been to so many pool parties this
Mm-hmm.
summer, and they're like, you can't swim with tattoos.
Oh yeah.
So I was like,
that's
all right,
true.
I'll just wait till, and I think
Yeah.
summer's like kind of winding down, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Yeah,
or-
yeah. No, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can have two Harry Potters. I followed a trans comic the other day, and she
you?
was on stage talking about how
Was
she
it
hates.
Flamin' Monroe?
No, it was somebody
okay.
else, and she was very funny. But she was like, she ended her set with like J.K. Rowling, how she's transphobic, And, and I went on stage, I was like, I'm an ally, I swear.
Right.
But
Yeah. Too
so-
funny. I am so excited to hear this comedy special, see this comedy special. You guys have to definitely check out Cheap Date.
Yeah, please.
Reality Network.
Yes,
It is on Reality Network. Yeah,
It is on Reality Network.
Peter put it on there. It's
Yes.
it's the only comedy special they have on there.
And it's hilarious.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
telling
you.
From
Yes,
that.
it was really good.
Thanks.
Yes, Pink Lighters.
Thank you,
Let's
Pink
go.
Lighters. Good. Yeah.
Unite.
Aw, thanks, guys.
So let everyone know where they can find
Yeah,
you.
please find me on my Instagram, THE Justin Foster. Is it the or the? How do you say that? The Justin Foster on
Okay, you
Instagram.
better you.
The Justin Foster on
Yes.
Instagram. The Justin Foster on YouTube. You can watch my comedy special on there. Yeah, and that's awesome.
It.
Yeah,
Well,
that's it.
thank you
Thank
so
you for having me.
much
I
for
really
coming
appreciate it.
by. I've
Yeah.
been in stitches the entire time.
This was great. Yeah.
Thank you.
This
Did
was,
you have
like,
fun, Justin?
Funny and therapeutic. And,
Yay!
yeah. So I'm gonna
I
go walk.
know.
I'm gonna go walk now.
I know. Is it that? I don't think it's that hot out.
I
You
know.
might not enjoy
I know.
it
I'm
as
gonna get
much.
depressed again.
I know.
Well, you guys are great. Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this was amazing.
Yeah.
You guys check Justin out.
And come see us at Sir.
Yes, please. On Tuesdays.
Tuesday
I won't
nights.
get
I'm
caught.
here every Tuesday.
Exactly. Every
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Remember Lorraine? No, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Remember Mad TV?
Yeah.
Stuart's father left us last Tuesday. It was always last Tuesday. So come see us on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Justin Foster.
Thanks, guys.
Yay! Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and comment.
And I'll see you next week.
Mwah.
Bye.